Orlando's new nighttime regulations. Let's go ahead and check this one out.
I ain't heard about this.
Parking after 11 p.m. on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays has went into effect in downtown Orlando as of May 10th. So today we're connecting with a nightlife operator, business owner, radio personality, and a prominent figure in the Orlando area, Ricky Padilla, to share his thoughts. Curious to know how this new parking regulation has affected business for you as a nightlife operator, and how do you think this will change the downtown landscape over the next few years?
Well, you know, when they dropped that bomb on us, it was a Thursday night, so we had no idea that this was going on. Friday night, you saw it instantly. Revenue-wise, you're talking about bar and the amount of people that walked up. I was getting text messages about, hey, I don't know where to park, I can't get downtown. As far as it affecting future, you're starting to see it already. You're starting to see some of these nightclubs starting to drop off. You're seeing them put, hey, thank you for so many years. They're not going to be able to afford it. If less people are coming in, how are they going to pay the bills? You're talking about thousands of dollars in revenue that are no longer going to be there. And what's going to happen? People are going to have to sell.
Orlando, what are your thoughts regarding this new parking measure? Are you for it or against it? Let me know below.
All right, so
Yeah, that is kind of true. Because most of the time when motherfuckers come to the club late, them niggas just paying a lot of money.
yeah.
Because you got to pay that $20, $30
I was
just
gonna
to
say,
get in.
usually the club
For real.
makes most of their money off of the late
After
people.
12.
Anybody who's throwing an event knows that the people who don't want to pay for the tickets early or whatever, the money starts to add up when you bring up the prices.
Yeah.
So like, let's say you got early bird tickets that are like $5 or whatever. It's them people that wait and they wait and they wait and they wait. That's where all the money comes in when they got to pay the 20, the 25, the 30.
I be thinking it's a little too much, but on my last social, when I tell you the motherfuckers, I think I made like $300 at the door.
You see what I'm saying? So what was your early bird?
15.
Okay, and then how much time did you give them to get the early bird?
2 weeks.
And then from
2
15,
weeks,
where did it go?
$20 for up until an hour before the event.
And then what's the difference between the $20 people and the 15 people? The $15 people.
One person got an early bird, and then maybe like 10, 11 people got the regular admission.
And then the rest of them got hit over the head at the door.
Was like 20 people.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's usually how it works to scale when it comes to events.
It's been like that.
People will duck the early bird. They'll not pay for the ahead tickets. You'll have a few people or whatever. The craziest numbers you'll make, especially on nights like, let's say it's homecoming, or let's say it's bigger nights like some sort of holiday or whatever.
Classic weekend.
I've seen like Florida Classic weekend or some sort of like, let's say you're in a town with a big basketball team, they win a title or some shit like that. I have seen ticket prices or door prices that you wouldn't even imagine. I'm talking about FAMU homecoming wise. I've seen people charge $100 for entry at a door and niggas is paying. Like, I've worked at a club before where, because we were so close to capacity, we didn't want to tell people, okay, we not letting nobody else in. What we did was we just jacked the prices way up. We're like, hopefully niggas will hear the price and go away. Nigga, it didn't matter where we put the price. Niggas was still coming in.
That's crazy.
They'll charge you that crazy price, and then motherfuckers who are under 21, they'll charge you like an extra 100.
Yeah, it's
and
really,
let you in.
It's really crazy. And so now all that money that they're making from nightlife, when you tell people there's no parking after 11, that means anybody who's trying to come after 11, they've closed off all the parking garages. They got police all over the place stopping people from showing up and stuff like that. So if you don't get to downtown and park before 11 p.m., you're not partying tonight.
I felt like downtown was already... I haven't been downtown in a very long time. But I feel like that the last regulation that they had already put a damper on downtown.
The last regulation was when they were jacking up the prices on security.
And
they were making it mandatory for the venues to pay for more security people and stuff like that.
And they can't sell drinks after midnight.
Like once midnight hit, there was no more alcohol available, which was crazy to me because I'm like, how is that a thing? I'm in a club. Let's say I show up at 11:30. You mean to tell me I got to get all my drinks in my system before 12?
Yeah, you just...
And then the club is still open till 2. So that last 2 hours, the club is just open for no reason. The bar is just.
I wonder if people were starting to just come before 12. I wonder if that was happening because
Like that's the goal to push people to show up
to
earlier.
to come on time. Because if so, you Haitians need to implement that.
That's crazy.
It's clearly not working though because they had to add the parking regulations. I think what they're trying to do, they're trying to kill. I think they're trying to kill late night stuff in Orlando because of a lot of the shootings end up happening 1:30, 2 o'clock, whatever. They're trying to get it so that people are in and out earlier.
I think they're gentrifying it. I think they're trying to put more like businesses over there and not like clubs and bars.
Yeah.
And they're trying to that's what they're trying to do to just like kill them.
Yeah. They're trying to kill the Orlando nightlife scene and pretty much like
they'll probably just put more buildings
tourism.
in there. And maybe stuff like that. Like they'll probably have like escape rooms and
by them like closing it by 11 that like manages all the wild and ratchet hanging around.
But you know what's weird about that though? Because that brings in revenue too. When people come into town and because we have family, friends, all types of people that come into town all the time. Yeah, they have their kids in the morning. They want to do Disney. They want to do Universal or whatever. But in the evening, the adults want to go out and they want to turn up. And the thing is, taking out the nightlife, what exactly is going to be... Because do you want a dead nighttime or do you want to still be making revenue at night? What exactly do they want? That's the part that kind of makes it weird to me.
Maybe they're trying to mimic iDrive. iDrive does have like bars and stuff, but it's not like a majority bars. It's a majority of like a bunch of shit to do.
Yeah.
Like comedy shows. They got like laser tag. They got like restaurants that have bars in them. They have like the upside down place.
But a lot of those bars, I was gonna say a lot of the bars for iDrive and stuff like that be kind of dry.
They be dry, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, I ain't gonna lie, they not.
But then again,
and they like expensive, bro.
They're dry and super expensive.
If you got family coming in, you don't always want to be in the case of we gotta go out and spend a heck of money. You know what I'm saying? Like you need that place to let's just go out and have a little good time. Like you want that You want that outside feeling, even though you in the club. You want that outside feeling.
Because Wall Street, to me, first of all, Wall Street wasn't dangerous. The rest of downtown had its issues, but Wall Street itself the drinks were affordable. For the most part, you're not really paying like a cover charge. People are going inside. There's so many venues available and stuff like that. The aggressive nature of what they're doing with downtown seems like they're trying to get rid of all of that. And they're trying to push it's like they're trying to push Orlando natives outward away from downtown, and they're trying to make downtown like a family place.
Yeah, they're trying to gentrify it. They're trying to gentrify it. I'm thinking they're looking for those places that are like on iDrive and stuff like that to come in and like do something. Probably give them real estate. Maybe they have a plan. Maybe there's people behind the scenes.
There's usually
lobbying.
I was gonna say there's usually an investment group. There's usually people that are in on stuff like that.
They're starting to do in Wall Street, like they're starting to throw concerts and stuff like that.
Yeah, like in the middle of Wall Street.
So they kind of buying that little area out here, like that whole section owned by one person. So they probably gonna do what they want with it.
That's so wild.
But all I can see is if they don't make their money, that means drink prices going to shoot up.
That dude I've been seeing that dude everywhere.
I ain't paying $40 for no drink.
Well, he's found his niche on social media.
I saw his first video. And then I've never stopped seeing that nigga ever again. This nigga from the clip.
Yeah. He's been pushing hard, but also I think he found a niche where it's a type of video. It's a video style that you're always going to get assistance. Because like you're promoting people, you're promoting their businesses, you're promoting, like you're giving them free advertisement. Right. So like when he does top 4 rooftop bars in Orlando or whatever, and he's sitting there talking to the different owners and showing off the different places or whatever, you get access. Yeah, you're giving them exposure, you're giving them access and stuff like that. And I think it's something that people are consistently looking for, because when people travel into town, they're going to be searching like, I want to do rooftop bar, I want to do this, I want to do that.
I thought he was the one who was doing, because his first video was they were building I guess like apartments or whatever, but they were like studio apartments.
I saw that video.
Yeah. And so I thought he was like the developer for it or whatever, trying to, promote it or whatever. But then he started doing other stuff. So
he just does.
He
the voice.
He does Orlando news. It's like Orlando news and kind of showing people different places because it's partial real estate, but another part of it is him listing things for people. So like when people are traveling in, hey, here's four restaurants with great views, and then he'll do 4 restaurants or whatever and show you great views or whatever. I think it's a really dope strategy, and it worked to blow him up really fast.
Blow him up quick.
Yeah.
A lot of people doing that though. You see, like they be doing these random like go to spots in Florida and be like, "Oh, have you ever been to this restaurant? You should come here."
That's a big
it's
thing.
Smart
now.
though. It's smart
because a lot of people when I traveled to Baltimore, that's what I did. I was like, okay, I want to go to get something to eat. Let me type in places to eat in Baltimore or Baltimore restaurants or whatever. It's an easier way to like. Not only do you get the restaurant and you get the list, but you're also watching a video of somebody in there with the food in their hand, so you know what the plate looks like. You know how things are or whatever. You get a better idea than just looking at a Google list. So it's handy.
Yeah,
shit works.